Hi, welcome to Cade's Corner. I'm Jerry. I'm your host. Well, the Red Sox won 5-4 yesterday. Jake Bennett gutted out 7 innings for the win. The Red Sox fell down 3-0 early. Could have been a lot worse if not for some great defensive plays by Eli White and Rafael Devers, especially Devers. Made a diving catch, would have scored a run and kept the inning going. He's just amazing out there. Gold Glove winner. He'll probably be a Gold Glove winner again this year. Bennett did raise his record to 8-6, coming off of 2 subpar performances. This one got off rocky, yes, but I think that was also because he had 8 days rest. And he wasn't sharp with his control in the strike zone early. He was throwing strikes, but he left 2 0-2 pitches up to 2 guys that did damage with it. So after that, he was really terrific. They gave up a little league home run in the 7th inning and 2 throwing errors. But other than that, after the 3-0, he was very good the rest of the way. And hopefully that's the Jake Bennett we're going to see for the rest of the way, or at least most of the time. Offensively, they were led by Rafaela. What's new? He had 3 hits. Almost every one of them. Matter of fact, every one of them was with 2 strikes. So that's good. They also got a string of 2 hits from Jahmai Jones. Hasn't he been great? Nick Sogard and Connor Wong. By the way, against lefties so far, Jahmai Jones is 14 for 28. I was never great at math at Syracuse, but that's a 500 batting average, so we'll take that. Red Sox have some roster moves coming up, which will make us very interested. Both Whitlock and Slayton are coming off the DL this week, or at least they're eligible to, and it looks like they both will. So that probably means Orles gets sent down. He was very good for a guy that with an over 5 ERA. He came up, he didn't allow anything, got a win on Saturday, so he'll always have that. And probably Weiser. And once again, he's always up and down. You never know what you're going to get. Like Tom Hanks said, he's like a box of chocolates. The tougher situation is going to come when Story, IKF, and Anthony come off the disabled list, and that may be as soon as this week against the Yankees, or even sooner with Story and IKF. Now, Story coming back is easy. That they'll send Anthony Sigler down. Well, I credit Sigler so much with turning the attitude of this team around with his enthusiasm. Defensively, he had a couple of bad lapses, and that's why you don't see him out there anymore for the most part, unless they want to give Contreras a rest and they move Sogard over to first. So I would not be surprised at all if it was Sigler. Matter of fact, I'm sure it will be Sigler. As far as IKF, I would not be surprised at all if they released him, or what do they call it now? Designated for assignment. Good player, was having a terrific year, but who do you knock off? Monasterio? Sogard? I don't think so. They've keyed this run, so I think they're safe. And I think that Story gets sent down. IKF gets DFA'd. That brings us to a very tough one, the last one, and that's Anthony. Now, if it's an outfielder, I just got through giving you the numbers on Jahmai Jones. Can't be him. They need him against lefties. And White plays all 3 outfield spots, can play the infield's got blazing speed. You traded for him, so I don't think you get rid of him. So what do? Well, they do have an option left on Jarren Duran. And you could tell him, hey, look, Jarren, it's only for a week at the most, maybe a couple of days. But I don't think that would sit well with him. So I'm afraid it might be Mickey Gasper. Now, Mickey Gasper has 3 things going for him that are hard to beat. One, he's a terrific left-handed hitter. He switch hits, but against the left side, he's a major league hitter, and he's been great for them. Hit home runs in 3 straight games. Got the hit that put them ahead yesterday, pitch hitting. So that's a tough thing to. He was pitch hitting for Jones, who was 2 for 2. It's a tough team to play on. Plus, Mickey is a catcher, so it gives you a 3rd catcher. And 3, Tracy loves him. He had him in the minors. He thinks he's a big-time talent as far as hitting from the left side. So it'll be interesting. Whoever they send down, it will be for a very short amount of time because they have 2 roster spots they'll be bringing up in 8 days from now. One has to be a pitcher, but the other one will be a hitter. And that's almost assuredly going to be Mickey Gasper if he's down there. So that's something, it's going to be interesting. Interesting moves are coming. Sox have 3 this week with Miami. Alcantara going today for Miami against Ranger Suarez. I looked at their stats. They're virtually even for both guys. Same ERA, same whip. Wins loss is a little different, only because Alcantara's pitched the whole year and Suarez was hurt for a bit. So it should be a good matchup. Red Sox get a little bit of break in the schedule too. They have Thursday off, and that means they can rest their bullpen. The Yankees play Houston on Thursday, so they'll be playing. And the Sox will have 4 games against the Yankees this weekend. I looked at the pitching matchups. Schlichter is scheduled to go on Thursday. That's trouble for the Yanks because they're pitching with Weathers being hurt and the lefty from Atlanta being hurt, Max Fried. They're going to be short a little bit of pitching. So I feel really good about getting 2 wins out of there, but I'd love to get 3. That would put the Red Sox right back in the race for that second spot. And you'd love to get that because you don't want to play at Yankee Stadium in the playoffs. You'd rather play at Fenway. So anyway, we've got moves are coming. We'll have to wait and see what happens with them. And Sox have a game, goes off at 6:30 tonight. Don't miss it. And I will be back tomorrow to talk about it. Once again, I'm Jerry. This is Kinnick's Corner. And if you like the show, give us a like, give us a subscribe. Even if you don't like the show, give us a like and a subscribe. And if you want, leave a comment. I love those. And I will see you tomorrow. Go Sox.